Hey everybody, this is Gabby's Games, and welcome back to Crossout. And today I'll be reviewing the Spring Mayhem Tank event, and it's a returning event. It has been here twice already, but there are a few differences in this one compared to the last one, although mainly visual to as far as I expect. Um, I'm gonna go into a match here, and in me I'll talk about what to do and what not to do during this event. Because well, you get a tank, and for me, I actually loaded a Ryzen, and then slightly modified it. Sadly, I do not have the Elephant on my account yet. I only have it on a test server, so it's a little bit hard for me to do some of the testing that I want to do, because it feels like, even though it looks like it's having an Elephant mounted, it actually has a Fat Man mounted on here. That's at least what I feel like it is. The velocity is kind of slow, and it is also really inaccurate, which is not like how the Mammoth feels when I was testing it. Anyways, first thing is stick together as much as possible, and I'm gonna ask him to talk in English because I am not Russian. So I do not understand what he is talking about. Okay, it looks like we have to be right here. Don't push me. Don't push me. Bruh. Rude. Rude. Okay, apparently there was an enemy right here. Well, I guess he has been dealt with. Well, he shoots over there. I can shoot over here. But this is a really good spot on this map. As far as I understand, the map's rotation is the same. Again, this guy freaking stopped pushing me. Bruh. How rude. Learn to drive. Right. Oh, you got the guns. So it won't really be doing anything anymore. And there's a guy right here that I'll be helping to take out. Or not, since he is already dead. Then we go into the cap and help our buddy out over here. That is already dead. Okay, we did degun him. Field barrel shot, done. Kill assist. Good enough. So, as you might notice, during the accuracy tests on the Mammoth, it wasn't that wide. Basically, the inaccuracy maximum was around this, a little bit more as this, but the maximum inaccuracy of this one is way larger, as you guys can see right here. Actually huge. And because of this, you should never shoot while both turning your turret and driving. That's not a good idea. And that turret scope was useless for me. Oh, pretty much at least. I'm gonna have to move. Already getting some shots in here. And as soon as they hit 50, I'll actually have to move down even. Okay, I got 1 fuel barrel. Two fuel barrels. Lost my own. It's gonna be a bit of a weak spot. Not much, but still a little bit. No, this is the first one on my shot plan, at least. If I can get a shot out on him. Or not. Guess this guy's next. And let me use again the last one left. Actually, not again. He's the last guy left. Take a shot to the face. 4 kills, 3 assists. Oh wait, it adds up. Never mind. That's just. I was like, wait, huh? But it adds up between the multiple matches. Okay, so when we're back in here, let's take a look at a few facts. So you got the armor tracks, you have the train plow in the front, you got the, well, the scope is normally over here, but in this build it's over there. You got the fuel tank in the back, and the 2 ammo packs in the rear. Well, in the bottom I mean, and then you got the gun on top. And one thing I have to point out, if you shoot the rear fuel barrel, you will simply take out a bit of health. You will not hit any critical components. If it does on this build, it's because of that this build is different. But it should only just take out some armor parts. So a little bit like that. And see, like, it just takes out a bunch of armor. And it basically acts as a critical hit on the cabin's health pool. Because that, if you can hit it, it is nice, but it is not needed to really kill a player. Rather, one thing you have to watch out for is not shoot from the side. Because right there, unless you hit the gun itself, if you like, or maybe even sandwiched in between, okay, then you can do damage, but generally you will hit the track and basically do nothing, because for some reason in this mode your tracks are almost invincible, and because of that, like, I only saw one single track being shot off in my entire, like, 2 years of doing this event, like, both times. And that's at least like 50, at least like 50 matches. And again, just don't bother shooting in the side, because it won't work. Next thing to learn is how to pre-lead your aim. So if you can see, if I'm driving but not turning the turret, my accuracy is still decent. And if I still, like, stand still here and keep my button at the same spot, even though my craft is, like, slightly tilting around, so the elevation does change, and then once I turn my tank itself, my accuracy is all wonky. As long as I'm driving in a straight line and my turret is not like turning, I can get a pretty decently accurate shot out. And that's something to keep in mind when shooting, especially at ranges further than 5 to 10 meters. Because at that point you're gonna need that accuracy or you miss. 30 shots might sound a lot, but you will run out of ammo by the time the match ends. So don't move, and it was still a little bit inaccurate, so I shot a little bit too early there. And I need to back up. There we go. See, he was driving and moving, because I saw him tilt in the last second. There we go. Good shot in the back. Okay, that's not good, because they're Wait, a lot of people here. Oof. Oh, I'm dead. I basically have to give up the cap because nobody's around me to cover me. But at this point, even that guy, like, that's the first hit I took at this range. Because nobody's waiting for the accuracy to come into play. But this guy is getting close, so I want to I got some distance if I can. Okay, good. Still alive. My allies are coming to help me, finally. Turn the tracks to face the enemy. He's almost dead. There we go. Okay, stop the fire. And he's out. Okay. There's that dude. Let him shoot, because at that range he won't hit. Most likely. Like, even at this range, because I was moving and turning at the same time, I did not hit jack shit. Okay, there goes my gun. So, well, I guess we'll trade. Give me a hug, mate. And it's basically gonna be a duel between these two, but as long as this guy actually like hits his shots, he will win, because he has the more health between the two. Just keep aiming for the gun, or just just pop a shot in his cabin. Ram kill. Okay. So, have not yet properly shown the accuracy thing. And if I actually like just take it in consideration, just like, okay, I can get a slight accuracy boost if I just don't turn my hull while shooting. Otherwise, you can lock your gun if you go into controls and then do the free look minus on alt. If you put that on and press the button while you're turning, your gun will have the really good accuracy. And then all you have to do is basically pop it roughly onto target and then just unlock it. Because if you could see that, like right now the accuracy is absolutely terrible, right? Okay, because I was both driving and turning the hull. So now maybe there's an enemy over there. If I turn it first and then like do that, then my accuracy is not as bad. So converging. Okay, enemies over there. And only like half as large as the other time. Ooh. Yes, there we go. Give him a little bit of room. And this basically the shortcut on this side of the map. It's not really a great shortcut because, well, you do not really win a lot of time with this. Okay, fuel barrel. Take out that target first. This guy's next. Fuel barrel next. Clean shot in there. Boom. Turret gone. And that's 4 out of 6 people already dead. Don't know what this guy's doing, but I'll just keep shooting him until he faces me. And then just back up. Okay, let's start pre-aiming a little. Oh, there we go. Works too. Pre-aim. Accuracy. Okay, he got ammo racked, basically. Because if you guys don't know, there's actually like a double what I'm saying, ammo pack on the bottom of this tank. And if an enemy is flipped, you should take a little bit of extra time to just drive around him and shoot him in there. And that's a victory for us. You know what, let's do one more. I still have a really strong suspicion that even though it looks like a like elephant, it is in fact a fat man. Because, well, uh, it shoots that way. It is not. It doesn't feel as armored. It doesn't. It doesn't have either perk. It just is a no perk. It's a perkless gun basically. Other than that, this tank does look pretty much the same as the one from last year. Okay, this guy knows this spot, so I guess the spot is taken. Guess we'll find another place to shoot from. Pre-aim, fire. Ah, a little bit late. And that was a shot in the tracks, and in the tracks is equal to waste of ammo. Just inviting him to shoot. Okay, there goes my scope, which I'm actually happy with, because then I can actually use my gun depression. Sniped. Okay, let's go down. My health is pretty much full still, even though my gun is still kind of low in health. My tracks did absorb most of the shells. That was an ally. That was not an ally. Kill assist. Oh, he's dead. Oh, hello. Inaccuracy. Was a little bit impatient on that shot. And that was not proper lead. Okay, good dodge. And base covered. A little bit anticlimactic. Oh well. It's really just a match of teamwork in this mode. If you guys stayed on until here, here's the final tip. Stick together and focus fire. It's gonna be your most important thing to remember. And he already took that spot. And I hope this guy doesn't push us so much. And that's basically an impossible place to shoot into. Almost hit that guy. Angle. Angle again. Yeah, I cannot shoot. You cannot really hit that. Oh, this is not good. Oof. Okay, I'm going down. Not staying up there. That hurt. A lot. My gun is almost out, so I'm gonna stay back behind these guys. Because if I can provide firepower without losing my gun, I'll be more used for the team than taking a shell and losing the gun. That's why the guys with the most health should always be in front. Oh, shit. Okay, Aito is almost down as well. So I guess I'll just take his place for a second. Okay, that inaccuracy moment for him basically meant he couldn't get a shot off. Got him this gun. That's good. Wait, a shot. No, not working. Ah, I missed. I can get a shot up. Come on. That's a track shot. That's basically useless. You see, because I basically conserved my gun, I still have it. I'm still able to fire. Although, okay, he shot the wrong guy. Nice shot, team. Just in time, another evade. Phew. Oh no. And finally, there goes my gun. I did a lot of damage. Oof. I saved that a lot of hours, basically, there. And now I'm just gonna bait shots, really, because we only have one gun left. Now I have no gun left. But he is almost dead, so if he comes down here, we will take him out using a self-destruct. Or at least try to. There we go. Gotcha. Close call. But yeah. Definitely, if you guys want to grind out everything on this thing, do not do it solo. It is really not feasible to get all of these on a solo. Some of these are really cool, which I do want to build with, like this one. I kind of want to make a pirate ship with it at some point. I mean, this on the bow of that ship will fit in pretty well. And this on top of the mast, like where the sails are. Maybe even use this as part of the sail, and then like use a tiny light bar to connect them up. And well, then you have yourself a real ship then, I guess, and then just crew it with ducks. Probably has to be a Leviathan though, because with so many decker items, you will not have to part them it otherwise. But that's it. I hope you guys got some useful tips out of this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!